Hello everyone, good afternoon, and thanks for joining today's session, which is on GRC app, as you already know. My name is Pankaj Kaushik, and I am today's session's organizer. We have with us Mr. Prabhat Nigam, our global CTO from Golden 5, who will be taking us through today's session, and I am sure you will find the session really helpful. Let me tell you one thing before starting the session. During the session, you can feel free to ask your question anytime to make the session more engaging. But we will also have a Q&A session at the end. You can share your questions also there as well. So, with further delay, I would like to hand it over to Prabhat. Over to you, Prabhat. You can start with your session and introduce yourself first. Then you can start the GRC app and all. Prabhat, you can start.
Thank you, Pankaj. Are you guys able to see our screen?
Yes, I'm able to see, but if
Can anyone drop the message in the chat? Or
or react or
okay,
something.
okay, awesome. So
So before starting, one more thing, like how you can ask your question, you can just raise your hand. I will unmute you in between the session, so you can easily ask your question anytime. Okay, Prabhat, now you can start.
okay, thank you and welcome to our session on Golden 5's GRC app, um, a secure way to manage compliance GRC solution. Um, Today, August 29th, myself, Prabhat Nigam, US citizen, MVP, blogger, speaker, author, father, and husband. Over 25 years in the IT, working as global CTO at Golden 5, US based company, which is a gold partner. I'm also listed in honored listee at Marcus Who's Who. I'm also participating in FBI InfraGuard, so it gets update of what is happening around. And I'm also a registered practitioner in Cyber AB, so I'm also following up the compliance. Um, my session is sponsored by Golden 5. It's a daytime. We're working Golden 5 and utilizing their resources. Of course, we would like to talk about Golden 5. Golden 5 is a Microsoft AOSG partner, and where we resell Microsoft GCC High and DoD licenses, as well as the Azure Gov SKUs, an external service provider for providing services to OSCs or customers who are looking for our services. We also have some CMMC compliance packages, CMMC softwares, and this is one of the software which we're going to talk about today. Um, and we also provide migration services for from different cloud to Microsoft GCC High or um, from on-premises GCC High. We also sell Microsoft devices. We have a team of Microsoft certified cybersecurity architects. We have a team of MVPs. We have a team of former Microsoft employees. We are a registered practitioner organization. We have certified CMC professionals as well. All right, so let's talk about the GRC softwares today. What are the top concerns? Security risk. Okay, I want to use a GRC software, but which one I should use? Will do I have a risk in using software A, software B, software C? There are so many GRC softwares, and we are in a industry of getting a lot of cyber attacks, cyber risks, and that's where the concern is going. Is that everyone would like to be compliant, so that's why they want to start a GRC tool where they can track their compliance, attach the artifacts, and move on from there, right? So that's how they go for it. And a GRC tool, yeah, I need GRC tool to start with. That's where I can start with, and I know what I have to comply, and I will comply and make it ready, attach the artifacts, and mark it closed, right? If but at the same time, what if this GRC software company gets attacked? All my configuration, all my artifacts will be exposed to the attacker. Now they know what all I have configured in my security, right? So that's one risk. I'm bringing out the concerns today. Now, second risk is Okay, GRC app is sold by XYZ company. Where have they hosted this application? Do they have a server? Does it running firewall? Does it running antivirus, anti-malware, and all that kind of a concerns? Think about it. How are they running it? Are they going to show you? No, they're not showing you that. Um, they are just showing you the application, which is a browser-based. You log in, you go to the URL, log in, and nice looking application shows up, um, and that's what you feel. Oh yeah, that looks good, and all things looks aligned, but you don't know where are you uploading your data. Now, third concern comes up is a compliance gaps for GRC hosting company. Do we need to have this GRC hosting company to be compliant, whichever compliance you're using? Like, for example, HIPAA compliance or CMMC compliance or some other compliance. If you are uploading some artifacts, may be important where you want to see this GRC company to be compliant as well. Then, do we have the support for GRC software from the GRC software company 24 by 7? Or it's the 8 to 5 only? You heard that someone is telling you that, oh, I have an issue. I can see that your GRC software has a leak. I could access or see in the same bucket, and you don't have a support person after 5. How are you going to handle with those things, right? Future of GRC company. It is very important. Today, some company may be looking good because they got 20 clients, 200 clients, 2000 clients. What is the longevity of the company? That would matter. Where are you keeping and where are you uploading your artifacts? It very crucial to remember that. If you are uploading to a company which is doing great, so great today, what if the one owner who owns it says that, okay, tomorrow it shut down? Who are you going to see if they have deleted your artifacts or not? How you're going to be ending your term with them? You uploaded that data. How do you ensure they did not back up and keep it somewhere just to keep a backup as a genuine thing? And when you are decommissioning, they forgot to remove your backup. Your data is still there. Concerns are there like that. Futuristic. We don't know. Next year, after 2 years, after 5 years, everybody's compliant. No one is buying. No one is giving them the monthly revenue or saying, I don't want it anymore. I'm compliant. I have everything. I've taken the screenshot. I have a report. I'm not paying your monthly fee or whatever. And now they decide, okay, we are not getting enough customers. We cannot run this show without the money. So we are shutting down the company. Or let's reduce this security feature. Let's reduce that security feature. We don't need so many security guys. Reduce the team. And now they are open for attack and they get attacked. Your data is risk. All security policies are under risk. So future of the company is so important to consider. Now we are talking about Golden Five's GRC management software, what we have built. I'm going to demo you for sure. But before that, we want to talk about it a little bit. GRC, we have built a GRC straightforward solution. It's not one, two, or three. It's about what kind of a GRC solution you want to use. We have built a framework, and so far we added 3 compliance in it: HIPAA, NIST, and CMMC. I'm going to demo you all 3 tools or apps. Um, it is based on Microsoft SharePoint and Power Apps it's solution. So it's what we're using is Microsoft SharePoint and Power Apps. It's coming from Microsoft. Microsoft has a long longevity so far, and they're looking like a giant so far, and they look like they will sustain for another 100 years or more easily, and like looks like a forever company, right? They have got certified from uh, FEDRamp. They got their platform certified as a FEDRamp certified cloud. So everything which is in Microsoft is certified. Hence, anything which we have configured using that platform, it's also certified because it's living its own bread and butter there. Then what we can do with GRC software is we can do the initial certification, then go back and do the self-assessment, prepare for it. Once you have it ready, then you invite C3PAO. That's pretty much, I think, every compliance software can offer. We're offering that, but yeah, in whenever you're ready, you can invite C3PAO. You have multiple choices. You can share the access with your C3PAO. You can share that by creating a user in your organization. You can share the access with C3PO. If they are coming to audit, log in with your company credential, do the MFA, use the compliant machine or their machine. You can open that a little bit so that they can review and then add their reviews there as well. We have done the multiple controls mapping, like I talked about, HIPAA or NIST or CMMC. So you're not just stick to one. Oh, I had a need of HIPAA and I had a need of CMMC. So how do I do both? We have two applications. We can deploy both, and that will be covering both of them. We are eliminating the duplicate efforts to keeping it in your SharePoint first, and then go to the third party where you upload it. So you have a copy of your data, and then you upload it to another GRC application. Why? Rather, you can directly upload to this GRC application. This will be in your tenant. This will be in your tenant, in your customer tenant. So you just get the screenshot, upload here directly, rather than keeping a copy somewhere else. You can just keep it as your repository. So you can eliminate the duplicate effort. Data and customer control, which means that we're going to deploy everything in your Microsoft tenant, your Microsoft Power Apps. Obviously, we will have a license requirement. Apart from that, there's no other requirement. Most likely, you will have the SharePoint license already. What you need is a Power Apps license, which is not so much. And our cost is one-time deployment. So it's easy one-time deployment, and you just have a Power Apps cost. Most likely, some of the customers are already using Power Apps license, so they might have that already as an administrator or compliance officer. We also provide the training and support, and this app is taking care of the privacy, security, and compliance of its own. All right. At this point, I want to check with Pankaj. Do we have any questions?
Any of you can raise your hand, so I will unmute you. You can ask question.
All right.
Please
Let's
raise your
move.
hand.
I think you can move.
Yeah, I think you can move.
All right, so I wanted to point out the takeaways. I think that is what I want to come back and talk about after the demo. So let's jump into the quick demo, I think, and then talk about the quick takeaways. All right. Okay. So this is. I'll start with. I hope you guys can see my screen again. I just wanted to verify. Can anyone confirm?
Yes, please type yes in the chat. Yes, it's fine.
Okay. So I want to start with the CMMC app where you get this nice front end screen. And when you click on welcome, then you enter. Obviously, now you're questioning, where is my authentication? I have already authenticated as PN, my initial at ongolden5.com. This is in our Golden 5 cloud, which is on golden5.com. Um, think it's on the side. All right. So this is our CMMC app, which covers level 1 and level 2 both. So don't just be worried about what is happening to level 1 and what is happening to level 2. Level 1, I see. So in this app, I think my team has went ahead and marked all uploaded or all compliant. So when you, what are you gonna do next, right? So we have added all the compliance controls. So you come to every compliance control and you come and click on this pencil sign to edit, and you can do the edit where you can say status is met, not met, or in progress. So if you start working on it, you can mark in progress, then you know you are working in it. Now, if you are a C3PAO, you may not be doing this, or you may be marking the status to met. And also you may be marking the poem status if there's a poem for this. Yes or no, there's a poem status, yes or no, whatever. Then you can mark it, okay, obviously you will see that you will attach the artifacts as a GRC owner. You will attach your artifacts here, and for example, I'm looking for a photo to attach. So I will attach this photo. So this is attached. C3PO comes in, they click on the photo, they review it, they validate this, say, okay, artifacts is matched. Uh, this control is configured correctly. I will pass this control. And I wrote my name. So in this case, in a case where we have multiple C3POs and all are doing that, so then they can see that. Once you add that, then you click on check mark and it will save the update. You can see that if I go back, I'll see that some comment is showing up here. So at least we know that there's a comment from C3PO, which means it has been reviewed by C3PO. So we can go back and check. Now jumping onto the level 2. Level 2 also shows me SPRS score. So if you were thinking why this portion is blank in level 1, because level 1 does not have any SPRS score. SPRS score is in level 2. So that's why it was left blank to have the SPRS score showing up there. Now, similarly, we can go down and pick another control and edit and add the compliance updates or C3PO comments as needed. At the same time, if you just want to see, oh, what is this control about? And guidance, we have provided the guidance, we have provided the description. It's an access control. Now going back, you can also see the family-wise control. So control family is listed here. Right now, I'm in the access control. All families are showing up here. So we can go to awareness and training, and or we can go to different other controls, and same thing, you will see that details are there for what is it about, and the guidance is also there how you can close these gaps. And once you implement that, you can come up with the artifacts and you're ready. Just go to edit. It's easy and simple. You don't have to come out of your laptop. You don't have to go to any of the third-party website. You just close in here, and once you're done, you can close the window and come back next day and keep updating that way. Or shut down your laptop. You're still logged in. Now moving on to the HIPAA compliance. Similarly, we have a HIPAA compliance app. So when you come here, you see welcome screen from HIPAA, and then when you click on it, you will see all the HIPAA families listed here, and you can select randomly anything, and you will see total status or technical safeguarding of these statuses. Similar window you will see where you can see what is it about and additional description and some notes mentioned to help you out. And you can use the same pencil or similar pencil to edit the status, pass, not in scope, failed, low risk, test result, and status will be implemented, alternative implemented, or what did you implement? And then you get the compliance score 0, 1, 0, and 3, and everything. And we have given the submit button here rather than the checkbox. So you submit it and it saves information back in as a mark or not in scope or whatever is the status going to be. So I would say this one is implemented, compliance score 1, and I just click submit. Okay, so this is our HIPAA compliance app. Now move to the NIST compliance. This is NIST's welcome screen. Also, we have pointed out our help desk help email ID, Golden 5 email ID, and phone number. If any challenges or issue comes, we can be reached out easily by the phone number or email or the website. Um, so click on welcome, and then you will see NIST application as well. All the controls, NIST controls will show up here, NIST 800-171, and I think it's revision 3. So it's latest and greatest updated. So we go to the access control, again, similar things, description, action description, and then you can edit and update as needed, whatever is needed, and um, whether met or not met, compliance score 9 or 27, final test passed, achieving a score 9, whatever the score is, and any notes to be provided. Well, notes will be provided by the auditors and or implementation notes that if there's an exception or something which you want to mention or why what is configured or 10 out of 9 are configured, you mentioned 9 are configured, one is due. So in that case, it will not be passed because the one is still due. It's partially tested or partially done. It's not going to meet. It's going to be in progress status. So that's multiple statuses we have given as well. And there's a back back, and then you see the all controls or access controls window as well. So these are the three CMMC, NIST, and HIPAA compliance apps which we have in the GRC framework. I'll stop sharing and I will share the slides back. Okay, if you guys see my screen back, if you don't see, just raise your hand. Now, takeaway: it's a secure, flexible, and adaptive design. Um, it's based on Microsoft Power Apps. It's deployable to customer tenant. It's a seamless experience, um, optimized for usability wherever you want to utilize. It has been optimized. Multiple device support. It's a secure with custom configuration and multiple device compatibility. So it can be used in Windows, laptop, it can be used in MacBook, it can be used in um, Apple iPad or iPhone because it's running on Power Apps literally. So it's usable in any kind of devices as well. All right, that moves us to the Q&A session. So if you have the questions, feel free to raise your hands. And
Yes, we have one question from Poojan Patel. If compliance requirement change, how flexible is the dashboard to adapt?
it's very flexible. We will have to push the new updates if there are changes in the compliance controls. If we have 110 controls, if it becomes 113 tomorrow, then we'll have to add those updates, and that's where our support would be very helpful. Our support does provide the latest updates time to time as changes happens. I hope your I answered your question.
Poojan, if you have still any query, you can
Okay, see,
ask.
I see another query from him. Since this is a sensitivity compliance data, how is the access controlled? So it is only accessible for the users in the company uh, who needs the access. I'm sorry, my mouth just dried up.
No, no worries.
So you can share with limited people. It's not publicly shared. It's within the organization. It is shareable to the team, and that's how it'll be controlled. Any other question from anyone?
Yes, you can raise your hand or maybe ask a question directly in Q&A.
All right, I think we're good to go if there's no other questions. Um, if you like our app, take the next step. Reach out to our sales team or schedule a meeting for more intense demo or more deep dive demo. And if reach out to our different country numbers, if you are in US, reach out to US number, Canada number, or India numbers, and let's use the safe and secure GRC for your needs.
Yes, and we are doing sessions like these every month on different products and topics, and they are totally free to join like today. And you can follow us on our socials like Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube by just searching Golden 5 Consulting on social media because we are already a known company in US, Canada, and India. So you can stay connected with us through the social medias for upcoming sessions and all. And if you would like to more get in touch, you can just directly contact us at sales@golden5.net and you can directly call us. The numbers are on the screen. You can just take the screenshot and all. So that's it. And thanks for joining this session. And next month we are again doing the session on different topic that will going to be updated on our socials. Yeah, Jose Molina, I have a question. Yes, you can ask. Prabhat, can you check the yeah
Yes, of
uh,
course. If compliance requirements change, how flexible is the dashboard to adopt? It is very flexible to adopt it. We can just upload the new or updates to the compliance software, and it will just start showing up there. Very good question. Thank you.
I think Poojan have one more question in Q&A. If an auditor asks for proof of a control, how quickly can I pull it from here?
It's very quick, and we the auditor can we can give the access to the auditors by creating a user and give them the access, or um, we recommend that. That's a better way to use it. Otherwise, you can give the external access by sharing the access to the external person. I hope I answered his question.
Oh, Jose is typing something in the chat. If we need to customize the app to our company requirements, is this something you can help?
Yeah, I mean, we can help with the customization, but however, it's not much there to customize. We would like to keep it as it is because when we will have a new update coming in, that may override the changes. So we have to be careful in customizing these kind of applications, because we have the original code, so we will be updating that, and we will not have the designed for every company. So it has to be in one standard. So if you have seen, we have not brought any company logo in the inside the app. Only on the first page we have added, so that you have the right team. You have the contact to reach out where you want to reach out in case of any challenges. I hope this answers the question. Thank you, Jose. Any
Any more question?
All right, if there are no questions, then we're probably good to close the event. Thank you, everyone, for joining
Thank
today.
you. Thank you everyone for joining us today. We'll see you next month. Thank you again.